Cody Rhodes has given an update on potentially running for president in the future. Kota Ibushi has returned, and the Hardy Boyz could be interested in an NXT run. Welcome to Wrestling Republic News, your daily show which brings you all the non-dirt wrestling news in the time that it takes for you to drink your morning coffee. We've got a lot of news today, so let's just get straight into it, and let's start off with, in an interview with Sportskeeda's Bill Apter, Matt Hardy has revealed that the Hardy Boyz, him and Jeff, would potentially be interested in an NXT run. The reason Matt gave for this is that the Hardy Boyz have never won the NXT Tag Team Championships, so doing so would add to their legendary careers. I always find it fascinating when veterans say they want to go to NXT, because at the end of the day, it is a developmental brand, but going to it does help the younger talents. It helps them get some real exposure, but also experience with veterans. But from a veteran point of view, there doesn't seem to be much benefit other than giving back. But I guess the reason for that is NXT has become such a big thing on its own now and such a big success that it makes sense. Do you think this could realistically happen though? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Following Joe Biden announcing that he will not be rerunning for president in this year's election, a fan on Twitter asked Cody Rhodes if he wants to run instead, saying, "Cody, you need to step up." But Cody's reply was very simply, "Maybe one day." And Cody Rhodes has always said that he's very interested in politics and in the future he'd be up for it. But in recent years he's kind of backed away from that statement a little bit. But hey, I guess it's back on the cards now. If he does go into politics, though, I just don't know how he's going to get past this neck tattoo. I mean, it is just so blatant. I don't know. That might kill his political career before it starts, to be honest. In an interview with Sports Illustrated, Shawn Michaels has revealed that he believes Trick Williams has an extremely bright future, and he is currently one of the hottest acts, not just in NXT, but in the whole wrestling business. He compared him to Razor Ramon, Scott Hall when it comes to being a big guy who moves like they're small, and I mean, honestly, that is a great comparison. But when asked if Trick Williams is now going to get called up to the main roster as he's lost the NXT Championship, HBK kind of shot it down, saying that Trick Williams doesn't just want to be called up to just be on the main roster, he wants to be called up to be a main event star, suggesting that he's still got to do more in NXT to prove that first. Kota Ibushi returned to DDT Wrestling this weekend for the first time since 2017. He made a surprise appearance at their Peter Pan show and asked if he could return to the promotion. The last time Ibushi wrestled was on January 2nd of this year when he faced Marufuji in a match where he had a broken ankle, and a lot of people thought it was a mess, but I'm just personally glad to see Kota Ibushi all back healthy again, and him in DDT could be a lot of fun. Also, the fact that he left DDT in 2017, that's what, 7 years ago now. I'm getting old. In some more positive news, Mike Bailey vs Mustafa Ali from this past weekend's TNA Slammiversary pay-per-view has been awarded 5 stars from us here at Wrestling Republic. You can check out Archie Carter's full Slammiversary review on WrestlingRepublic.com now. Also at the event, ABC became the new TNA Tag Team Champions, and Dolph Ziggler, now known as Nick Nemeth in TNA, became the TNA World Champion. On the topic of TNA Slammiversary, TNA Knockouts champion Jordynne Grace has apologized for there not being many surprises at this past weekend's TNA Slammiversary pay-per-view. She had previously really hyped up these surprises and said they will be bigger than anybody could imagine. However, she revealed that the global tech outage that happened this weekend, which caused worldwide travel issues, stopped many of these surprises from happening, and that really sucks to see because now I'm just fascinated to see what they could have possibly had in store. Noah Vice President and legendary wrestler Naomichi Marufuji has been announced to be a guest at this year's WWE SummerSlam. While it is expected that his appearance will purely be one on the commentary side of things, it is fascinating to see these crossovers, because again, a few years ago this would have never have happened. But now, well, just weeks ago we saw AJ Styles take on Marufuji in what was a banger of a bout, so anything's possible in wrestling nowadays. In some unfortunate news, in case you missed it, Tony Khan has revealed that Ring of Honor and AEW star Dalton Castle is injured. The injury happened last week on AEW Collision in a match against Roderick Strong and will mean that he is out for the rest of 2024. Of course, here at Wrestling Republic, we wish Dalton Castle all the best in his recovery. Former WWE star Jinder Mahal made a surprise appearance at GCW So High this weekend as he took out Effie. Mahal now goes by Raj Desi, and he will take on Effie on August 2nd at GCW Now and Forever. Kevin Von Erich has revealed where his sons, Ross and Marshall Von Erich, could be signing with next. In an interview with Third League Radio, Kevin revealed that they were in negotiations with multiple promotions about what their next steps should be, including AEW. Of course, the tag team are already announced for AEW's Summer Series taking place in Texas over the next few weeks. Kevin did admit that personally he is leaning towards wanting them to sign with AEW, but they've not made their decision yet, and ultimately it's up to them. Where would you like to see them sign with? Let me know in the comments down below. But now it's time for the Raw preview. Tonight on Raw, CM Punk will return as Drew McIntyre has been suspended from action once again. Sonya Deville will take on Lyra Valkyria, and the very random team of Otis, Tozawa, and Xavier Woods will team up to take on the Final Testament and try and take them down. It should be an entertaining episode of Raw. We're only a couple of weeks away from SummerSlam, and I, for one, am very excited for it. Well, that's all for today's Wrestling Republic news. If you did enjoy, please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell, and if you're feeling really cheeky, leaving a comment helps a lot too. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace!